just want some healthy food to eat for our children and for ourselves. We need more books on their shelves. We need to educate our youth about them civil rights. We need to meditate, not medicate, to win this here fight. Cause our system wants to keep us distracted from the way they take our lives for granted. So it's gonna take a revolution in our hearts, spirits and minds, if we're gonna find the right solution in these troubled times. Oh, it's gonna take a revolution in our hearts, spirits and minds, if we're gonna find the right solution in these troubled times. We've had enough of urging wicked lies, telling us that all is gonna be alright if we vote for the man, contribute to the campaign. Trust in politics and you have really gone insane. We need to organize ourselves in our communities. We need to help ourselves to stand up to the patriarchy, cause our system wants to keep us divided, so we can fight the powers that rule one-sided. It's gonna take a revolution in our hearts, spirits and minds, if we're gonna find the right solution in these troubled times. Oh, it's gonna take a revolution in our hearts, spirits and minds, if we're gonna find the right solution in these troubled times. Come on, I said it's gonna take a revolution to find the right solution. No more pollution, no more confusion. Say, man, it's gonna take a revolution in our hearts, spirits and minds, if we're gonna find the right solution in these troubled times. Oh,
Thank you all for being here. My name is Zach Lindstrom. I'm the chair of Minnesota 5051. And today I am speaking for the entire 5051 movement. What was supposed to be an expression of joy, of resistance, and of defiance has been twisted and corrupted by an act of unspeakable tragedy. In the early hours of this morning, horrific violence struck two family homes, just like yours or mine. A gunman entered the houses of Speaker Emerita Hortman and State Senator Hoffman and opened fire on each and their families. State Senator John Hoffman and his wife, Yvette Hoffman, have exited surgery, and we are hopeful for their recovery. Speaker Emerita Hortman and her husband, Mark Hortman, have passed away. They weren't just figureheads. They weren't just leaders. They were people. These were somebody's family, someone's friends, someone's neighbors. Speaker Emerita Hortman has been a DFL leader for 18 years. She served as minority leader, then as Speaker of the House, and now as leader of the House DFL, working to make our state the greatest it could be. Senator Hoffman has served Minnesota schools with a passion since he moved here. A member of the Anoka School Board, turned state senator, his work has earned accolades from organizations like Educate Minnesota for his dedication and passion. This cowardly and deplorable act violates the very foundation of civil society and everything that our country and state stand for. We hope that you will understand the tragic circumstances which have led us to alter the program on the fly. We are grateful, so grateful, to the speakers and performers who we have had to push back to a later rally. We are grateful to those of you who have spoken and performed and will continue to perform and speak. And we are grateful to you for coming out today, despite the circumstances. In times like this, it is of the utmost importance to lean on each other. This is a burden that should not be carried alone. And I am thankful for friends like Rebecca, who co-leads Indivisible Twin Cities.
All right. We all know that art, culture, and storytelling are critical pieces of this struggle. So next up, we have a Minneapolis poet who some of you may know as Duante. Please welcome Kyle Tran Myrie.
This is about grief and how we hold it and what we might do with it. The ancestor on my shoulder doesn't tell me to put the brick down or that the weight isn't worth it. I'm sure many of you are familiar with that heaviness, right? Whether guilt or grief or just the daily shipwreck of the news, all this information we already know, how things are bad, how they've always been bad for some of us, and how shining a light on the bad thing doesn't change it, but can be a first step. How a big march like this can be a first step, but it's never a destination. How going back to normal is going backwards, and how desperately the cowards in power want you going backwards, want you to put the brick down, want you to focus on your job, make money, focus on your family. But I don't have a family without immigrants and refugees. The word family means nothing to me when it doesn't include trans people. The word community means nothing when it doesn't include people with disabilities. Words like justice and peace, they are empty when they don't include Palestinians. There are no billionaires on my block, no kings welcome in my grandmother's kitchen, her voice a beacon. Don't you dare put that brick down, not yet. There are days so heavy they pull the lights in. Dawn after darkness, silver lining, guiding star, all that light beyond our reach, and all this heavy held close. These bricks we carry, engraved with the names of all who carried us, made from the mud of home, heavy, like telling the truth in a nation ruled by liars, heavy, like refusing to leave anyone behind, even when your enemies demand it, even when your allies demand it, heavy, like grief, the ghost we all carry, the ancestor on my shoulder tells me, when you feel yourself flickering, remember, your job is not to be the light, not to shine with perfect clarity or illuminate on your own every evil in this world. Your job is not to be the light. It is to help build the lighthouse. dirty. We need to join organizations. We need more than brilliance. We need bricks. No king carries that weight. We do. No king knows the names of our neighbors. We do. No king protects the water, shares food with the hungry, shows up arm in arm with 100 other people when ICE tries to tear apart a family. We do. And we live. And we carry the radiant future, a reckoning, a promise, a song, this weight, this love was never a burden. It is what keeps us strong.
What to expect next, but we will come together. We will look for our neighbors, our communities, our immigrant friends and communities because people are out to get them. We are going to protect them together. Same with our LGBTQIA friends and families and loved ones. We are with you too. We will be here fighting for bodily autonomy for all people. And there's just so much more we can do to continue fighting for our democracy and for our nation, for all people. So, many have said before, if this is your first time at a protester rally, or if it's your 10th, 15th, who knows, if you've been here for a long time, thank you. You're doing it, and you're the reason why we will succeed in the end. And with that, that is our program here today. We want to say thank you. Stand together, be safe, look out for your friends, family, and communities, and just thank you so much.